So I'll select the whole thing and put it in a layer and template that so I can see the outline. And I'm gonna create some random tiles, like, so I'm gonna create curve tool. So I'm using the curve tool and try to close these and press G for so you can kind of draw your own tiles. This is some sort of like European style sidewalk that has just flat tiles that are, cut in different sizes and assembled. So then you can start like copying these. I'll select everything and center all the pivots and just move them around. And you can start working with. That's not something that I'm requesting. I'm just showing you like some other type of tiling. So if you want to, let me just finish this, and then I can actually duplicate it. I'm gonna create like a just a piece that can be just replicated easily. So I need, these are just curves now. I'm like drawing like a sort of pattern I want to do, and these are just simple curves. I'm just gonna fill in all the gaps. Some of them can overlap, and we can cut them, trim them later. So if I go and like, I mean, not overlap with each other, but like they can kind of stick out of the sidewalk also. So I think I have enough to work with. So now I have all these pieces, and they need to be surfaces. So I want to select them, and I want to go and create a flat polygon surface. So planar, we want a polygon, quad, apply. So those are now flat surfaces, as you can see, and they need to be, let's center all the pivot points, and that's the best thing to do after you do a planar. And then also reverse the normals. Yeah, well, we need to go there closer, and yeah, reverse. Okay, so now I have all these pieces, and move them up. So that should be like on the sidewalk if I go on the top view. Now how do we continue with this? I can actually like do any sort of arrangement I want. Let's do another one over here. And you can kind of play with it. Let's say you can go to the faces, delete these faces so they don't overlap. As long as they don't overlap. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start trimming from the sidewalk here. So let's say we have these pieces and I want to start trimming them. You can see where they're like, you can see through. So I'm going to select these and combine, mesh, combine. Then I'm going to go ahead and select the multi-cut tool, which is over here at the modeling toolkit, and go over here, click, hold the shift key and cut. Select the faces that we don't need, and do the same here. Multi-cut tool. Go here and cut that. Faces. So now I keep cutting. So multi-cut, I'm going to cut from here to here. And get those faces and delete them. Actually, these two. Okay, so I keep going. So this is kind of like a very free-form, organic type looking sidewalk, and I need to add more. But let's say I'm here now. Let's say I can go for, for the next hour I can be building this sidewalk. But I'm gonna stop here. So I think you get the point that I just made this design, and they're still flat polygon pieces. So what I need to do now is just like just extrude them. So turn this off, extrude just a little bit. If I want to bevel them, let's say I want to bevel them, I could just extrude another time, one more time. Wait. I think we're good. I think we just need to leave them. Let's see if I could bevel. I could do another extrusion and do just a slight. I did one more extrusion, and I'm just gonna do a slight scale, so I can have a slight bevel on these, just and lift them up a little bit more. So now, as you can see, I beveled them as well. So those are these like flat planes, and I'm going to go to the normals and harden edge, and I'm gonna go back and replace the sidewalk now. So I'll go back, turn the layer on, select this piece, and here's like, it's not, obviously we need to work on it a little bit more. Move it down. So maybe underneath there's like another plate. So I'm just gonna go ahead and create one polygon plane, just so it's not like empty, and bring this up just under one of those. So I'm gonna snap it on the bottom part here. So now you can see that I have oh wait, I don't want this. Show all. So now I have. So now I have this design.